We have to stop worrying about being judged by the most basic, lame human beings ever, bro. Like, honestly, bro. When I tell you, bro, we literally spend too much of our lives thinking about what other people have to say, and they're just like us, bro. Just another human being, bro. Just somebody else who's in the flesh, who's share the same body, who share the same pain, who share the same blood. It's like, bro, why do I even care, bro? And I'm not saying for you to be perfect, because I understand you can't be perfect. I understand that sometimes people's perceptions is gonna get in your head. You know what I'm saying? People's thoughts and what they think is gonna get in your head. I understand that. But I'm telling you not to let it consume your life, not to let it consume what you do, not to let it consume what you think. Because, bro, it ain't worth it, bro. You think about it, you are letting somebody who right now could be freaking eating ice cream on a beach, enjoying their freaking summer. You are letting somebody who could be literally riding down a slide in Kalahari, jumping into a wave pool that's 6 foot deep. Like, I'm really trying to just give you the description. You are letting somebody who is genuinely enjoying their time, but because of what they said last week, because of what they said last month, or whatever, you just letting them dictate how you feel. It doesn't make any sense, right? You don't go in a casket with them. You don't share the same experience as them, but yet you let them dictate how you feel. You let them dictate what you do. You let them dictate how much you do it. It doesn't make any sense, right? When honestly, the only person we should be caring about is God. The only person we should be caring about is Jesus Christ, because he is the one that not only does he understand, not only does he see everything, but he is the one that truly can judge, because he judges right. He judges righteously, and he judges justly. No biasness, no, you know what I'm saying? You ever meet somebody and they so passionate on they're so passionate on what they believe in, but it's biased. Like, for example, they'll tell you, oh yeah, never ever ever get in a relationship, bro. You're just gonna get hurt. All girls is horrible. All girls will break your heart. But they had that one ex that cheated on them, and they never ever ever healed from that. So their advice, what they're telling you, their perception of things is biased. You know, Jay-Z said his uncle told him before he got rich, before he made it, Jay-Z uncle told him, you ain't never gonna sell a million records, bro. Why are you even trying, bro? Don't even try to sell a million records, bro. It's pointless, bro. And Jay-Z said, all these years later, he said he don't blame his uncle for saying that. His uncle thought he could never sell. Just because you think you can't do it, you want to put that perception on me. His uncle thought he could never sell a million records. I mean, I guess his uncle wanted to be a rapper or whatever. I don't know. But his uncle thought he could never do it. So therefore, he put that on him. And if Jay-Z would have listened to what his uncle would have had to say, I mean, there wouldn't be no Jay-Z, and Jay-Z would have never known he would have been Jay-Z. You get what I'm trying to say? It gets that serious to where you have to take what people are saying, and you have to take it with a grain of salt sometimes, bro. I don't care who they are, bro. You know, yesterday I was working, and, you know, my grandmother, she just got me these Beats headphones for my birthday. My grandmother, she just got me these Beats headphones for my birthday, so, you know, I usually don't do this because I haven't really had good headphones. But, you know, I was like, you know what? I'm going to just keep one headphone in because I got a coworker. You know, now granted, she does have long hair that covers it. But I'm like, you know what? I think I'll be able to spot the managers. Let's just see how it goes, right? So I ended up basically getting caught. And the store, I got caught by the store manager. I didn't get caught by a regular. I got caught by the boss of all bosses, right, at the store. The first thing he says to me is, do you know who I am? And then he goes on to say, like, oh, I told you this multiple times. You are very disrespectful. If I catch you again, you will get suspended. Mind you, he never told me this multiple times. He literally got me mixed up with another black man. Mind you, you're black yourself. You're African. How is it that you got me mixed up with another black male? It's crazy. But anyways, I say that to say that, for one, not only did he judge me incorrectly, because he in his eyes and in his truth, he really did think that he told me multiple times, even though he did it. He didn't. You know what I'm saying? He literally got me mixed up with somebody else. But again, in his eyes and in his right, he really felt like he did. That's the thing when you judge. When you judge, bro, you think that you are right. You think that your perception is right. But That's why I said, you know, God judges justly and judges fairly, because when he judges, he genuinely judges the right way. He judges from seeing the whole entire scope of things. When we judge, we don't judge seeing the whole entire scope of things. By the way, don't mind me sweating. I'm going to be sweating probably most of these videos because I turn off the AC. I don't want to have to go to CapCut, try to do noise reduction and all of that. And on top of that, it's hot. It's summertime. Hey, I'm out here making videos. I rather show y'all. I'm sweating. You know what I'm saying, I'm out here. It's heating, but I'm here making real videos for y'all. But like I was saying, at the end of the day, that's for one. And then for two, the first thing he said to me is, "Do you know who I am?" Yeah. If you want to be technical, you want to be real on who you really are and get to the bigger picture of things. Yeah, I know who you are. I know who you are. You are a man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you are a human being. Aside from the label that you get from work, aside from being my boss, aside from all of that, you are a human being who goes home and has a family and has a favorite TV show and has a favorite food and believes in a God. You know what I'm saying? Probably Allah. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't want to put that stereotype on him, because there's actually a good amount of, you know, Africans, you know what I'm saying, that believe in Christianity. Because I remember being on campus and an African couple, I thought that they was gonna, you know, try to tell me about Islam, and he was like, "Nah, I want you to come to my church. I believe in Jesus Christ." I was like, I was a little caught off guard. I was like a little surprised. But again, that's why, again, he even shows now why I judge somebody based on the stereotype or based on what's normal, and they was outside the norm. They was an outlier. They stood outside the norm. Again, I am not exempt from what I'm trying to tell you. I judge too, but it doesn't make it right, because we're wrong. Bro, men. That's why they say don't ever put your trust in man, women or men, because we're just full of error. You know what I'm saying? We're full of error. We're full of error, bro. But that's what I'm trying to say, bro. It's pointless, bro. It's pointless, and it's just kind of dumb, honestly, to even think about putting like, not even just your trust, but just like trusting that what people are saying are right is right. It's not right, bro. It's not right. And you should never, ever, ever let what somebody thinks stop you or dictate you from doing something, bro, because that has caused people their whole entire lives, bro. Their whole entire lives, bro. Have they never even taken a first step, because they just don't even want to be they don't even want to put themselves out there. Some people want to be an influencer, but they just so scared of making videos and the world seeing them fail. The world seeing them only get 20 views. It don't even matter, for real, gang. People will see you get low views and go on about their day. Everybody got their own problems, bro. So don't ever let them do that. Thank y'all for watching the video. I appreciate y'all. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you comment. I love all the comments. Make sure you subscribe, bro. I'm out here sweating bullets for y'all, but hey, I'll do it 100 times over if I can reach somebody. Just, you know what I'm saying, share what I got on my brain and be able to relate. So I see y'all boys or girls in the next video. Peace.